There are a few reasons why we started Sustainable Rituals SURI. First one is that every single year over 4 billion toothbrushes are thrown out and end up in landfill and our oceans. Virtually every brush you've ever used since you were a child still exists, and that just seemed crazy to us. What's more, electric toothbrushes haven't meaningfully changed in decades. They're bulky, they're welded shut, 99% of them are welded shut, and so when they die, you have to throw them away and buy a whole new one. So we designed SURI to have a more sustainable and a more enjoyable experience.
We wanted to develop a game-changing product, something very different than everything on the market. In fact, a lot of our inspiration was taking products within the home that did not have technology. Looked at a lot of glazed ceramics, elevated homewares. Using clay as an inspirational starting point, we could create a product that felt human. It felt as if an artisan had made it. I mean, you see this in the design of the product where it feels like the sides have been carved away, especially even on the front. It's a perfect place for your finger to rest when you're connecting the head, and it gives it this human touch that is warmer than a lot of the clinical products in the market currently.
We face huge challenges, so when you're ever trying to do something totally different, you will encounter that. So we spoke to over 25 factories about helping to produce our product, which has new materials. So we use cornstarch and castor oil in the heads, which is very different from the rest of the industry. We've made our product modular, so we can repair the battery. Again, something that no one else is doing. And then lastly, our product's made using premium materials like aluminium, and it's half the size of traditional brushes. So when you go to a factory and say, hey, would you mind just doing everything that you've ever done totally differently? The answer was invariably like, absolutely not, or they'd just laugh at us and say like, why would you want to repair it? You know, we sell toothbrushes, we're not looking to repair them. This is why we won several innovation awards. It's called a tiny screw, and it's something that no one else has on their brush, which means that when the battery does die, we can simply open the brush, we can replace the battery, thus extending its life.
I'd say the advice I give other designers is there's a lot of different levers to pull. Just start small. I feel like sometimes you get discouraged by trying to make the best product right out of the gate. And it's often just working on those small problems every single day and the continual progress that allows you to make a much larger change later on. Something as a quick win in terms of sustainability is reducing the part complexity, because it'll allow not only a more cost-effective product, but something that is infinitely more recyclable.
For us, it shouldn't come with a compromise. So SURI is based around 3 things. One is design, the other one is performance, and then the last one is sustainability. So each of them as important as the rest. We don't think sustainability should come at a compromise to performance, nor should it come at a compromise to design. And I think historically, maybe we've seen that. So hopefully moving forwards, you know, we'll see more and more products which have sustainability baked in, not as an afterthought or not as a compromise. With every order, we provide a free mailer bag, which enables us to provide free recycling. So once you're done with the hairs, you pop them into the bag, put them into post, it comes back to us. In case you forget, it also says keep smiling here, just a little detail. But you know, something that's important. One
of the first things that you see in products when you're starting to develop them is that sustainability is the first thing to go. Or they're more costly, the development times are higher. So it's not an easy feat to get over, and one of the things that I think is most important is just having a team that all cares about sustainability. Having everyone in on the vision is the one thing that's going to push it over the line. But we believe that every product will have sustainability built into its sort of core moving forwards, and that won't be a differentiator in years to come. It will sort of just be like a mandatory sort of part of the design process.